Now, you're not here by mistake. I know you need some money because you clicked on this video. So let's go ahead and get into how to flip $100 into $5,000 freight dispatching. Hello and welcome. My name is Samille B, and I am your fear coach. Yes, I said fear. Feeling excited and ready. You clicked on this video because you was feeling excited and ready to make that $5,000. But let's get into it. So, in today's video, we are talking about how you can spend $100 or under to start your freight dispatching business and could possibly earn $5,000 your first month, okay? Now, this is all what I did. I don't know what the next person did. I don't know what the next lady did, but this is what I did, okay? Now, you can follow along. There's many videos, but if you are going to go over there, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the bottom. And what I want you to comment, not just comment, but what I want you to comment is, what is making you decide to step out the box and do your own thing? That is the question. What is making you decide to step out the box and do your own thing? Or in this realm of vocabulary, be your own boss. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and start with the free stuff, okay? Free stuff. We got your computer or laptop. I hope you got one of them. I really do. Pen and paper. I always like to scratch whatever it is I'm talking to the broker about on a piece of paper. I have it, you know, maybe I don't feel like typing at the moment, but I got pen and paper. Your phone. Now, if you're watching me, you probably got a phone, so you already ahead of the game. DocuSign. Excuse me. So, DocuSign is an electronic signing app that you can use to connect you to the driver and also connect you to the broker. So that is most likely through email, and DocuSign gives you 30 days free. That's why I said it's free, okay? After that, or if you have a Google account, then you can use your Google to send out PDFs, which is editable. Sorry about that. Editable.
It's okay, baby.
Documents that you can sign and edit is what the Google PDF the Google PDF app is for. So any editable files you can sign and edit, you can do it in Google, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about the things you're gonna have to pay for, because if you're investing in yourself, you're gonna have to give up a little piece of change. You have to do some strange things for some change. Okay, maybe not too strange. Okay, your load board. If you're not familiar, DAT load board has it to where you can use their demo. And a load board is just the basic, well, not the basic, but a load board is the routes that you can find for your driver. So you can put in the destination to, the origin to the destination of where you want your driver to go. That is what the load board is. You can find, you know, how many loads are going in and coming out of each state, weather information, any type of gas prices. You know, the gas price dilemma is out here. Okay, so that's another thing you want to watch out for when starting this business, is looking into the gas pricing and drivers and things like that. Your paperwork, you're gonna have paperwork that you're gonna need. And if you watch this video, then you see that I actually sell paperwork for $26.97. That is your carrier paperwork, that is your broker paperwork, that is your Indeed ad, that is your Craigslist ad, that is I forgot to say that there's a link in the comment pin to the top to buy my products, the paperwork. Also, in my store, there is a live Zoom that we went over everything that has to do with dispatching. Don't forget, because you're going to need your carrier paperwork, because you're going to be the power of attorney for your driver. You're going to need his profile. I also have a video on how to go over the paperwork for your driver, okay? You will also need, and this is what I did, a Craigslist ad. Craigslist ad I did it in a couple of states. So let's just say you're doing in one state. You're doing in of course, Georgia. $20 to post the ad as you are a business looking for drivers, okay? Personalized email. I always say, if you can, it looks more professional for you to get a personalized email. So, Glory Logistics. I need to stop drinking. Glory Logistics. I'm sorry. No. Info or sales or loads at glorylogistics.com. Looks a lot better than I like to go out every Saturday night at gmail.com. I don't know what your email is. I don't know your life, okay? That is $1 from I Own This. That is a company that I use for web page design, email, domain, well, just those three really. What I did on a day-to-day basis is, now we're gonna break it down from day to day, all right? So I got my computer set up. Before they started contacting me from Craigslist, I would play around with the DAT load boards, how to put in that load, how to put in this load, what will come up, what is the pricing for it, okay? So I did that for a few days, and I got familiar with the load board. I got familiar with my paperwork. I learned how to really make sure that when I send out paperwork, it's very professional. I have everything needed, my phone number, my name, the name of my business. And I know you're like, well, I don't have a LLC. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna get you started first. Then we're gonna come back to the LLC. That's gonna be in my, not next video, but the video after. What I did was, I had my computer, I had my load board set up. I had my phone in front of me, and I would look up loads for my driver. Now, like I said, I posted on Craigslist to get a driver, and I got a couple of drivers just off of Craigslist. I started with the flatbed trucks, the reefer trucks, and I actually did a box truck. Box truck is a little more difficult, but those are the trucks that I started out with. I started out, my first one was a flatbed, but I went ahead and I did that. So I got my driver off of Craigslist, sent them over the paperwork via DocuSign. He sent back to me via DocuSign, and then from there, it was time for me to look for those loads. I go onto the load board, and I say, hey, where are we going? What, how much weight, which I already have that information as far as like the weight of the truck and things like that. What to look for in my onboarding video, what to look for when you are trying to find a load for your driver. So you're gonna have the load boards in front of you. You're looking at the routes, where he's coming from, where he's going. It's always a good thing to maybe search by zip code, because you can search by city, and that city might be 40 miles out from where he needs to go. So it's always good to search by zip code. So from there, I see a load, right? So I see a load, call up the broker. I say,
hey, broker lady, I I need this load. What you looking at? You know, what the numbers is.
I ain't say it like that. So before I did before I called the broker, I had to figure out the rate per mile and what he was willing, what my driver was willing to accept to actually go get this load. So we spoke about that. So then I called the broker up. That is the information that's located in the load board under that specific route. So I called up, I said, my driver is looking at this load. You are offering this much. Possibility we can do this much. She says yes, or he says yes, or he says no. She says no. I said, okay. Well, my driver's in the area. You know, they ready to pick up. Can we do something closer to? So if the load is, let's say, $2,000, and the driver wants like $2,300. We're gonna start with $2,300. I see that your load is listed for $2,000. Your load is listed for $2,000. My driver wants to get it for $2,300. Can we do it?
Well, no, we have costs.
And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, ma'am, gas is high. Can we do it? He's right in the area. Can we do it? Well, I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, never mind. Thank you. We're moving on. Okay. You may sometimes get it to where they may call you back because they need that load gone. So they may come up with a counter offer and be like, okay, we can do 21. Can we do 21.50? So this is like name your price type of stuff, right? Can we do 21.50? So she goes back, or he goes back. Well, let me call you back. Let me see if we can do that. Okay, that's fine. Now, downside to that is they may never call you back. So in the midst of you negotiating, you probably need to go on the load board again to find another load and call up another broker and see what happens. So in a case where they were able to do the 21.50, I got the call back. I sent over the paperwork that they needed, and they sent me over paperwork so that I could send over to my driver. Now, I'm gonna say the two hardest parts of this job, this career, is finding your driver and negotiating with the broker. If you good at negotiations, this is the field for you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you're good at negotiations, this is the field for you. And the biggest thing about negotiations is you want to give them the benefit of why you're asking for that price. My driver is right there. He can take your load in this amount of time and have it there safely on time. This load has been posted for such. Can we go ahead and get this load? Can I keep your information for any future loads? Things like that. You'll be the first one I call. Things like that. So you get your paperwork over to the driver. The driver says okay. And then from there, the driver picks up the load from the shipper, takes it to the big box company or whatever company he gonna take it to. And then from there, he gets the proof of delivery, which is the POD. And from there, I don't know how you want to set it up. If you want to get paid daily or if you want to get paid by the week, it's up to you. Okay. Now, in order for me to have done $5,000, I had to have 3 trucks going at the same time. I had to have 3 trucks going. Now, you can make more, but when I started, I had to have those 3 trucks at the same time going in order for me to get that $5,000 threshold. Now, since then, I've made more. But for me, I'm not talking about anybody else in the YouTube universe. For me, I had to have those 3 trucks running, okay? So, like and subscribe. That's how I turned $100 or under $100 into $5,000. Now, what I would love for you to do, because I think this is gonna be my next video, because I got so many questions on my first video talking about starting a business. Comment down below if you want to know more about LLC formation, virtual addresses, professional emails, and that's about it right now. So, thank you again for coming over. I ain't gonna hold you.